Hi, I am Muhammad Yunus from Bangladesh. I'm sorry that I couldn't be physically present with you. I have some difficulty in traveling, so I couldn't come. But I'm very happy to be with you and sharing some of the excitement that I feel with dealing with the solar energy, renewable energy, and all that I have done in the past and continue to do it and try to convince others to do it. And I feel it so exciting. People respond to it so easily, so warmly. Some 20 years back, I was thinking about how to bring electricity to the people in the villages because Bangladesh doesn't have much of electricity. So I was walking around as I did at that time to be with the people of my Grameen Bank, microcredit, and so on. And I feel sorry that the entire part of whole country, the villages, which is about 85% of the Bangladesh, don't have any electricity. It's a dark. You see few exceptions in little towns or little townships, but for the true villages, have no electricity. They depend on kerosene lamp. And I felt that in this day and age, why people should be using kerosene lamp? Why can't we bring electricity after all these years? So I was thinking how it can be done. And one idea, of course, came is the renewable energy, solar energy. So I talked to the people who knew about solar energy, how to bring solar energy in the homes of the people. They all, in a way, discouraged me, not because they didn't want it, they thought it cannot be done, because it's not the kind of technology which could be used in the rural homes of Bangladesh. It's good for Europe, it's good for USA, Canada, or North America, but not good for Bangladesh because we don't have money, it's costly technology, and they gave me all the explanations. The more I learned from them, the more I felt that it can be done. They were probably thinking about bigger projects and grid lines and so on. What I was thinking about just having a few bulbs in a home so that they can have electricity. And it could be done. I thought this solar panel could be a good solution if you add all the other peripherals with that, like the battery, like the inverters and so on. It could become a good system. So I tried to develop a home system, putting all this together in my own way, getting the support from the engineers and the solar system experts. They helped, and it worked. And I said, well, how much would it cost? So we created the cost calculations, and we started selling that. We created a company to begin with. So I thought we should start as a business. So I created Grameen Shakti or Grameen Energy to make it happen. Still, people were not very convinced that it can be done, and I was not clear what I can do, because I thought I would learn by doing, because that's the only thing I can do. So I started it, and started one by one. So difficult to convince people to accept this, because they thought it's too much money, and who knows if it will ever work or not. What happens if it stops giving electricity next month? In the meantime, I paid you money. How do I get my money back? So we have to give them all kinds of assurances, all kinds of guarantees that is a sort of money back guarantee, that if it doesn't work, we'll give you money back, and all those kind of things. All I was trying to do, convince people that it can be done. And in the meantime, I'm convincing myself that it can be done, because I have not seen it either. So it's a kind of a situation where I'm saying all these things, but I'm not quite clear that it will be carried out the way I'm saying. It may be wrong, it may be right, but I took a chance, and luckily it worked. And gradually we started selling 5 solar home systems per month, 10 solar home systems per month, and I was very happy that it's working. And then we saw at one point we are selling 1,000 solar home systems per day. So I was very surprised that it could be done, and people are responding to it. And at one point it becomes so easy. You can almost tell people, whatever money you spend on kerosene, you give it to us every month, your kerosene bill, and we give you solar electricity. And you can go on, and within 3 years, after you have paid back your kerosene bill, the whole system will be yours. You don't have to pay anything after that. You can keep it free, absolutely. You get your electricity free from the system. And people love that idea. And in the meantime, technology also helped, because the cost of solar panels started going down. I had hoped that it will go down faster, but I was disappointed it didn't go down as fast as I thought it should. Still, I think solar energy could be much cheaper if you put all the technology that is being under development into practical use. So this is one item that I would be insisting on, that we should be directing all our research to make sure solar energy becomes cheaper and cheaper, easier and easier, and longer duration, so that people can enjoy it without interruption. And battery is one of the things that I've been talking about, that I don't feel very comfortable, because that's a battery which is not very friendly to the environment. So we need to replace that battery. We need environment-friendly battery. Somehow battery technology is not changing as fast as it should. So this is another area. But what we have done in the process, Grameen Shakti has become an instance, and many other initiatives have come over in Bangladesh. NGOs took it up. Many NGOs joined in. Today we have 1.6 million homes in solar energy through Grameen Shakti alone. If you put together all the NGOs and Grameen Shakti together, I think Bangladesh has more than 3 million homes with solar home system. It's a great achievement, because we became the first initiator in Bangladesh, and probably in the world. At one point we are told that we are the largest off-grid system in the world. And I had no idea what that means. And suddenly I see, yes, we are off-grid system, because all we are doing is a independent generation of electricity house by house. It's not connected with each other. And while everybody was advising us, you have to have the mini grid and all that, we didn't wait for the mini grid. I think if mini grid comes, it will come later. But today, the important thing is to talk to individuals. Individuals make decisions, they are quick in implementation. Getting people together probably needs a little bit more time. You need organizational skill, you need business skills. So we can do that. Not that I'm saying it shouldn't be done. It should be done. It can be done. But it needs second step. So we can do that. But the issue remains that we have to come back to the renewable energy, because we cannot live our life on fossil fuel. And today we are talking about sustainable development goals, the 17 goals that we have, that we have set for ourselves, and that's very important goals. And one of the things is a climate change, how to make sure our planet remains safe with getting rid of the carbonized economy created mostly by the fossil fuel consumption. So how to get rid of the fossil fuel? This is easy, to bring the renewable energy if you focus on the research part, and also on the other parts of bringing it in a way it becomes meaningful for the life of the people. Every home should be on renewable energy. Every time I tried to solve the problem of the people, like this time it was the electricity issue, the energy issue, I tried to build a business to solve it. I didn't want to do it in a kind of charity way or philanthropic way. In philanthropy, it's a great idea. If I had done the solar energy in a philanthropic way, I could find money to give 100 homes or 200 homes with solar energy, or 500 homes with solar energy. That's it. I have to stop there, because nobody will give me infinite amount of money to go on expanding that system and give charity money to give it out. So I thought it's much better if you build it in a business form, so that I sell the system, I get the money back, and buy another one to sell it, build another one to sell it. So each time I get the money back. So I saw that philanthropy money has only one time use. It has only one life. Money goes out, does the work, it doesn't come back. But if you do it in a social business way, money goes out, solves the problem, and money comes back. So you can use the money again and again. It's a recyclable money. You can recycle the money again and again. So I preferred that way, and I started calling it social business. You know why? Because we don't want to make money for ourselves. We want to solve problem in a business way, but not the conventional business way, where businessman wants to make money for himself. So he is always focused on how to make more money. We got rid of that idea. We said, forget about making money. We want to solve problem for people. So we create business to solve problem for people and have no intention of making a penny personally. So we call it social business. We define it by saying non-dividend company to solve human problems. And that's what we have done. And Grameen Shakti became an example of that. We did the business to solve the problem, have no intention of making money. So that way you can enlarge, you can open up the whole subject. Now we are talking about looking for opportunities to produce battery as a social business, new technology battery, not the old technology battery, and also to see how to bring new technology in producing panels and so on as a social business. So I'm inviting people behind the technology to adopt the mood of the social business, because today technology is guided by more for money-making purposes. Where the money is, technology flows in that direction. Money direction is one direction. People's problem is another direction. They are not in the same direction. Somehow there's some overlap, but definitely directions are different. So I was thinking more how to bring the social orientation in technology development, so that people will be designing technology not for the purpose of making money for themselves or anybody else, for the sole purpose of solving people's problem in a sustainable way. That's the kind of technology we are looking for. So we will be very happy if we find technology people inspired by social goals, social objectives, and create technology or adjust the technology to reach out to the people who are never the subject of these technology, to make them the center or focal point of the technology, so the technology could flow in where it never flew before, and make it extremely affordable so that it doesn't cost enormous money to afford those technologies. That's the challenge that we have to have. And I'm very happy that this Off-Grid Association is making this effort, and this is a great future, and I fully support this movement. But the only thing I wish this Off-Grid movement also consider the idea of social business. It's not about making money. If you want to make money, I'm not going to fight with you, but I'm inviting people who would like to do it for solving people's problem without having any intention of making money. I think that will be the fastest way to get out, because we'll be concerned about how affordable, how reliable, how dependable these things should be. That will be the goals of our work, not how much money I made out of it. So that's how I hope investments will be flowing in that direction, in the social business direction, so that we can proceed on that and we can achieve that goal of making this planet safer, getting away from the fossil fuel, and make the environment a healthy environment, not a risky environment that we have. And we are among the 3 zeros that I try to promote. One of the zero net carbon emission. We have to achieve zero net carbon emission as fast as we can. And this is one direction that we can see off-grid solar system would be contributing to that. Other 2 zeros, by the way, 1 zero is the zero poverty. Nobody should be poor on this planet. And the second zero is zero unemployment. Nobody should be unemployed in this planet. So if we can achieve these 3 zeros, this planet will be a safe and happy place, and a good place to live. Congratulations. Thank you very much.